$1.25 a pound. I understand with that little sudden growth in purchasing, the pecan plants cut the price down to $1, I understand. But you don't have to sell too fast, because they have a big foreign demand now. It's not the local demand that's really going to create the price. But China and Hong Kong and Japan have suddenly found out that you can use pecans not only in candies but in cakes. You can cook them in the oven. You can just do so many things with pecans. You can put chocolate around them, put them in the chocolate, and just so
pralines.
many.
My mom makes good
Pralines are very popular. And Big Harry works for us. He was cleaning around the house, and he picked me 2 nice little containers of those big ones you can crack just in your hand. You can crack 1, and 2 makes it easier, but you can actually crack it and eat it like that.
I sat outside one day eating pecans with a friend of mine. Edwin Ed was cracking pecans and eating that tree one day many years ago.
And I see here they part of this article, they got some of the information from H.J. Bergeron Pecan Shelling Company in New Roads. That's who Daddy sold the many years that he bought pecans. That was who we sold to.
That's my people.
And Raw Pecan Company over in, I think he's in Mansoura or Cotton Porter. I think he's in Mansoura. He is a big, large buyer and buys quite a bit of pecans from different buyers right here in the Opelousas area.
The Guitros and Bergerons that were in Pecan, all come out that New Roads. It's all the same family.
Tout la même affaire.
We got French Friday this Friday over at downtown Opelousas, not at the Vieux Village, at the courthouse.
But you don't have a pretty picture.
Well, I got the picture too. I just got it in my file. It's going on this Friday. Go by the courthouse. They're going to start early. 6 o'clock is going to be Little Kenny and the Heartbreakers are going to warm it up for you. If you went to Toby's Little Lodge during the glory years, you probably heard Little Kenny and the Heartbreakers. Tremendous band, big following. Then at 8 p.m., the second band's going to come on, Horace Trahan and the New Ocean Express. Great Cajun and Zydeco music with him. Little Kenny plays a mix of everything, rock and roll and Cajun.
Now that's the Louisiana Main Street program that's paying for these musicians and program. They're gonna, in Eunice, they're gonna hold their events November the 12th and the 19th.
It's gonna be Saturday night is when they're gonna do theirs. We'll do ours on Friday night on Veterans Day. And there's gonna be an art walk, there's gonna be art for sale, there's gonna be food for sale around the courthouse, all kind of things going on. They're gonna close the streets around the courthouse, so go by early, have a good time.
And free.
Free, the best price of all. How about this? A nice note from Miss Ethel Landreneau down in Washington that Saturday, November 19th, that's a couple of weeks away. They're gonna do the Fall Harvest Tour of Historic Homes, 4 big homes, de la Morandière. Man, that's pretty good. Dr. Brown Home, Magnolia Ridge Plantation, and the Nathaniel Offit Home. $30 a person. You're going to start early in the morning. You go by the little pavilion right across from the police station at 9:30. Get cranked up. Call Miss Ethel, 826-7337. And I saw Pam Landreneau yesterday. Good morning, Miss Pam with Mid-South.
Beauchamp Truck Stop. I stopped by there. Must have been Monday afternoon. Went into the restaurant. I was kind of getting hungry. And the chef, Nelson Jobert, came out, and I guess he heard my big loud voice. He was in the kitchen where he is the chef, and came out, and we had a real nice visit. And I asked him about how's business. He said business has been good. And I said, what about Tootie? She's still taking care of those grandchildren? He says, yes. I miss her around here, but we're devoting our life to raising those 2 grandchildren. You know, that daughter died at a very young age with 2 small kids. The oldest is now 13, time flies, and the youngest is 11. And I said, well, what's the specials? I said, you always did believe in having some nightly specials. And here they are. He, on every night, any time, in other words, new barbecue pulled pork sandwich with fries and barbecue sauce, house barbecue sauce or Jack Miller's, $6.95. How about that? Monday and Tuesday night is shrimp night. 18 fried shrimp with fries, a cup of gumbo or a cup of etouffee served with the nice salad bar that they have in the place for only $7.95. That's from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And that's on Mondays and Tuesdays. Then they have Steak night is Wednesdays and Thursdays. 12-ounce ribeyes, fries, baked potato, sweet potato, if you want that baked, served with a cup of gumbo or salad bar. USDA choice, $12.95. And he always has a good steak, choice steak.
You can hardly buy that in the store for that price.
That's from 6 to 8:30. I enjoyed my visit very much, and he says, you know, I know you stop and you leave a card, and I apologize. I said, I understand you can't be there 24/7, and he's there many hours, and he wants me to bring a picture. He has a picture of honorees in the area, of different people who have helped him and helped the place over the years, and he says there's one missing, and that's yours, Bobby.
There you go.
So we need to find a picture and frame it.
Remember him from back at lunch call days and even catfish hole days on Washington Highway.
Well, how about at Toby's Country Corner?
At Toby's
1 hour
Country Corner,
Toby's
that's
Country
true, too.
Corner.
That's right.
He
That's
worked
right.
there. He and Tootie.
that.
So anyhow, it goes way back, and of course the Artigo family is well known in the Opelousas area. Mr. Elvin, of course, is not here with us anymore, but Mike and the other young sons are still active in the businesses.
This Friday, the Holy War, Opelousas Catholic School versus Westminster Christian Academy. Big football game, huge district implications this Friday. Now, if you can't make it to the game, or maybe you make it to the game and you got a grandson or a child or whatever playing, on 3 p.m. we're going to replay that game here on KDCG. That's Saturday the 5th at 3 p.m. here on KDCG, right after the Bobby Dupre Show. Set your recorder, record your kids or grandkids, OC versus Westminster. And how about a sponsor? How about Dr. Kerry Thibodeau? If you need a general surgeon, he is the man to see. When you see your doctor, and your doctor says you got to have surgery, it's not just up to your doctor who he recommends. He may recommend Dr. Kerry, but you know Dr. Kerry yourself. You can say, hey, I know he does that kind of work. And he's board certified, does wound care type treatments with the hyperbaric treatments and grafting. He does vascular type work. Again, that's a lot of the ladies have that the varicose veins type work done. And the men as well now. That's right, because it's all about
we
circulation.
wear long pants all the time, except in the summer with our shorts.
The ladies think about it because of what it looks like. The men have to go in when it gets bad enough that the circulatory system is having major issues. You can go by Dr. Kerry Thibodeau, who can handle all that right there in the Opelousas General Health System. Go see him.
And just to add a little something, when Kelly had her major back surgery, I guess 3 or 4 months ago now, time flies, Dr. Williams was her lead doctor, and I thought he did the whole procedure. But that's not correct. Dr. Thibodeau played an important role. He did half of it, and then Dr. Williams did another portion of it. So, I mean, he's on the ball. Dr. Thibodeau is something else.
Dr. Buller had done a surgery on me some years ago, and Dr. Thibodeau came in.
They always have
just to
an
make sure.
assistant.
To make
That's
sure.
correct. That's right.
We got the Hazardous Waste Day for personal people, not businesses, but if you're a person with stuff that you got to throw, this is the weekend. Opelousas over at 2717 West Landry, you see the recycle place on the west end of town, or in Eunice on C.C. Dusson Street from 8 to 12 here in town, 8:30 to 12 in Eunice. You can bring your batteries, your paint, your old cell phones, your old computers, pesticides, flammables, whatever, anything that you know is kind of dangerous, bring it.
This is at least the second year in a row that they've had this. I happened to see Velton Stelly. You know, we always thank Velton and Mr. Catry, Martin, for having this offered to the public.
Right.
And it's a little discouraging. They'd like to see more people bring the goods that they know are in their homes.
Maybe you got a tire. You know, this is a time to bring a tire. They talk about tires holding water and getting mosquitoes.
How about batteries? And those are hard to get rid of.
Car batteries, cell phone batteries, all that kind of stuff.
Motorcycle batteries.
You got it. So
ATV batteries. I have a couple around my house needs to get over there.
You can call them at 826-5211.
I thanked Velton Saturday night. We're going to see a few pictures there of an event that was held at the old Toby's Little Lodge, the Elks Lodge, as we mentioned in the past, are considering buying the property and moving the Elks Lodge home to that location. You have plenty parking, and the building's in real good shape, I might add. I was pleasantly surprised. The kitchen is beautiful, almost new equipment, and all the tables and everything. I think the Elks probably, I think it would work. I'll put it that way. I think it would work.
Excellent.
And I know a lot of members are working to make it happen.
Dixie Storage, all your storage needs. Dixie Storage can help you personal or commercial storage, climate control, concrete where you ain't got to get your feet dirty when you bring your stuff there. You got 24/7 access, high security entrance, got that tall fancy wire that keeps the bad guys away from your good stuff. You can park your RVs in there and plug them in to keep that fridge running. You put your boats in there if you like. You got little bitty things that you got to put, just a handful of stuff from around your house. Maybe you got a whole warehouse you need. They got warehouses with loading docks, railroad spur access, big forklifts can handle all whatever size you need. That's Dixie Storage. And don't forget they've got two rental properties in Port Barre, two restaurant quality buildings, a smaller one and a larger one right on Highway 190, easy access, and their sister company A Plus Glass in Opelousas and in Lafayette, where you can get car inspections and commercial glass work done and personal work.
Yes, and I'm going to add, we have a number of nice pictures to be shown. We're going to wait until the second half of the program. We have about a minute and a half left in the first half. It's flying by. I want to just make a mention here. I see where the St. Leonard Parish Sheriff's Office recently received a voice stress analyzer. Computerized device helps detect lies.
Kind of like a lie detector, but just hearing your voice, you can tell.
Oh, I wouldn't want.
I'm telling the truth right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
I see where Sheriff Gitros was in the picture. He watched Detective Mike Swallow. By the way, Mike attends Immaculate Conception Church generally at 9:30 in Washington.
They had the groundbreaking this past weekend too, Saturday.
They sure did. They surely did. The bishop was there. And also Buford Knight with the Sheriff's Department are examining this new, and it looks just like a regular computer, like what's sitting right here.
I'm running the software right now. I'm checking what you're saying.
You're checking my voice. Okay. All right.
No,
but then,
I don't have it.
While I'm talking real quick, the patrolmen compete. Two of the Opelousas patrolmen who are on the motorcycles participated in a contest over in, I think that was Baton Rouge, and PFC Morris Leday and PFC John Chote. Both of them returned with a trophy, and we're proud to have them. They do a great job, particularly in moving traffic quickly.
We got to go to break, radio and TV. Folks, we're going to see you on the other side of 3.